Lynette here with Charm Grammy Crochet, and welcome to the yarn room today for my Advent swap with Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too. We're doing a 25 Days of Christmas Advent swap. She is away. We were trying to do it live, but we've discovered that live means you can't have a life. Not really, but she is not home, and so I'm on my own, and she's on her own, and we'll get together again, but not today. And we are also doing hashtag Scraps of Love 22. We decided with our Advent gift swap to each other that we would also send each other some, I missed, we would also send each other some scraps and make a scrap can every day. At the end of the month, we would have a blanket for Boggy Creek. Since we are doing hashtag Boggy Creek, Boggy Camp 22, where we're collecting blankets, donation blankets for Boggy Camp Creek, which is a camp in Florida. It's for children that are, ill. They have severe diseases, severe illnesses, would not be able to go to camp otherwise. And Boggy sends them home with a blanket, a hand crocheted or knitted blanket. So anyway, we got involved. We've been opening the blankets with Billy, the crafty Floridian, at her house on every other Thursday. So that all said, we have a lot of blankets collected, and we're going to have a couple more because we're each making a blanket. Then another one of our friends, Lynette from Nina's Knots Crochet, who just hit her 1,000, as did Sam and Mike from Memphis Makes. So congratulations, guys. And if you didn't see Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet, she just got put in 2 magazines on the 1st of December. So yay for her. That's so exciting. 2 of her patterns, 2 different magazines. So that's very exciting. But anyway, Lynette she wanted to do Scraps of Love, but didn't have scraps enough that were easily accessible. So she decided to just do a square a day. So Nancy is doing 2 blankets, the Scraps of Love that we're doing, and then the square a day that Lynette is doing also kind of with us. The square a day works out. Doesn't matter. Make a blanket. And give it for donation for Christmas. For the holiday season. Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming is also doing it. Jan from an Alaskan Crapper or Crafter or love you, Janny. Jax from Creations by Jax is also doing a square or a scrap a day. I think she's doing a scrappy square a day, kind of like what we're doing. So there's several. I think Jana is also doing it from Jana's Crochet Corner. I think that's what it is. And Jana is looking for a yarn, a Crafter's Secret, which I think is a Hobby Lobby yarn. And I don't think I have it, but I will look at the end of this video. I meant to look when I came in, but I forgot. So if you are new to this channel, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your time here and decide to stay and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. If you're one of my old friends, thanks for coming back. I know you guys like being in the yarn room. So I'm going to try to continue to film in here. It just keeps getting to be less and less space all the time. I don't crochet fast enough. That is the problem. I did do a little bit of yarn rearranging, but you can't tell. I need to fit in that Hobie order and just decide what I'm going to do as far as a blanket goes or a project goes. So speaking of projects, my project book that I keep. This is the second one I had this year. I had to add 2 pages for the 2 scraps of love blankets that I'm doing. The original one is the one, you know, that we said we would do. She sends me Nancy sent me 30 skeins of yarn, scrap yarns. This is my scrap yarn for today. And I make the square and put it into the blanket. Then whatever is left, I've started adding to a new blanket. And it's just go as it flows. And if it's not big enough, you know, if I don't have enough squares, I'll just add some of my own scraps at the end and make it big enough to make as a blanket. Now, my blanket is bigger than Laura's. I saw Laura saying that her blanket wasn't wide enough. I don't know if she just crochets so much tighter than I am or if she's doing a different join. She's doing 5 rows to the granny square like I am. I'm doing a continuous join. She looks like she's doing a continuous join. Mine is a granny stitch. I don't think that's what she was doing. So maybe that's where the difference is coming in. I don't know. But let me show you my blanket so far. Well, first let's see what we get today. So let's look at today's color. Today's scrap. You know, it doesn't take long to do one little granny square, you know, and if you can go as you join, it just makes like it's done when it's done, you know, and you don't have to. I like doing it that way. This time, oh, well, look at this. We've got this like wine color. Isn't that nice? I think this is, I love this yarn. I know the color. It was in my luck of the draw. I can almost guarantee this is the same color. My luck of the draw is right here. Let's see. Now I have to look because I'm curious. Oh no, something is stuck to it. No, 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 no. There goes that stupid cough of mine again. Pardon me. It just refuses to go away. Oh, maybe it's not the color I thought it was. Nope, it's not. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Pretty, isn't it? But that's not what this show is about today. So this is my color for the day 6. So this is what I'm doing. I am joining together with a Caron 1 pound in some cream color. I got it all crammed in here. The color is called Off-White. And this was my square yesterday, so look at these will go really nice next to each other. But mine is, so this was day 1, and then across this way to yesterday, day 5. So now this square is going to go underneath. So I really should have crocheted this all the way across, and the square will go underneath this one. That's where it'll go. Because when you do the continuous join, you go down and then you come back, right? I'm pretty sure. I always question every time I start a new blanket, no matter what. And I just did one of these like last week, right? So anyway, that's where this blanket is at this point. And when I measured it yesterday without the edge on this side or a border, which I will add a border at the end, it was already 35. And it just needs to be 35 wide. So it'll be 6 squares down. So it'll be 35 by 40, no problem. I don't know why Lala, I think Laura said hers was only 25. I don't know why. I think she's using a 4-weight yarn. So then what I'm doing is, with whatever is left over, and this is also, I think, a Caron 1 pounder. Oh no, this is Bernat Cozy style that I'm joining with in the gray. So the first square the first bag that I opened gave me 2.5 squares. So this is, I just kept using. I'm just going to use it until it's gone. And so it gave me 2.5 squares. Then the next one was the rust color, and it gave me just a partial square. Then I finished with the pink, joined it, and then I started the pink in the next square. It's really hard to tell, but there is red. There you go. Now you can see there is red. And that red went into this square. And then the burgundy marl. And if there's any left of this, which I'm sure there will be, we'll finish off this square and then it'll get added. So this one isn't growing quite as fast, but that's quite all right. In the end, I will make sure that it's big enough to give to Boggy Creek. So that's how the second one is working out for me. And I'm really having fun with it. Nancy went all fancy and made hers real pretty and, you know, color coordinated like she's so much more creative than I am. I'm like, here, just throw a square together. And she's like, oh, but let's make it look so pretty. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that? I mean, I think they're pretty just as a scrapgan as it is, but she's just so good. So she did, as she does, she goes that extra mile, which is just makes her so much of a wonderful person. I just love her to death. So then we are also, so wait, I went back to my book. So I had to add the 2 extra pages because I am out of pages in my book. I have 2 projects in here that are not done. This is the second book. The first book had 1 project in it. It was about the same size that I did not, I decided to frog versus finish and made something else instead. This one has 2 projects that are not completed. The one is the knit project that I couldn't do with the cast on, and so I had to, and I'm frogging and starting over. I think I'm going to go with a different color. I love the yarn that I purchased for that, but I think I'm going to go with a different color, something not as dark, because that yarn is more darker than this. It's more black than gray, but it's black gray with a little bit of pink and white. It's really pretty. But I think I'm going to go with a lighter color so I can see the stitches better, because I just am not familiar with the stitches and what they look like. So I think I'm going to go with, I have these lighter yarns over here. This is all 5-weight yarn. So even if I do it like this, I mean, it's got a little color to it, but I think I would have enough of some of these others that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. And my blanket won't be as big because I'm going to go with a 5 instead of a 6-weight. I don't have 6-weight enough to make the blanket other than the color that I was using. I think that was called, that was Hometown, and it was Salem Creek. I think the blanket looks really nice in that color, but I think I'll be, since I'm a beginner, we'll be better off with it lighter. So that is the one project in here that's going to get put into my new book. This was gifted to me, and look at how wide that is. So I won't have to go through more than 1 book, and I'm real excited about that. So pardon me. So the Cuddler is going to go into here. There is a free pattern, and I did list it in the video yesterday. I forgot to do it yesterday, but it's in there now, and I will put it in today's video as well. But that's going to start this book, and there's one other project that's a gift that did not get done. I don't know if it'll get done yet this year, but that's the other. And then this book is done plus 2 pages. So that's pretty good, because listed is 130 projects. 128 of them are done. So I'm real excited about that. Well, I'm counting I'm counting my luck of the draw, because it'll be done before the end of the year. So that's that. And I wanted to show you that. I meant to show it to you yesterday and I forgot. I am going to pick out a different yarn. And my Sophie's Universe will be the second thing. Those are going to be the first two things in here. Is the knit project for my Monday Make-Along. And I already know what I want to do for the second project of Monday Make-Along. I hope I don't... I kind of want to show you, but I kind of don't. Because if you decide that you want to do it, I don't have a picture of what it's going to look like, because I'm kind of making it up as I go. I know what it's supposed to look like. I've seen it in a store, and now I want to make one of my own, and I've been wanting to make it since last March. It was supposed to be done for this summer, but I never got around to it for this past summer. So I want it to be done for summer of next year. So that's going to be, I might even start it. I don't think it'll take very long. But I really don't know what I'm doing. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we can do it together. There'll be more on that later. Because I probably got to plan it out before I really talk about it a whole lot. But I'll give you time. So now we have a gift to open for today. And this is the bag that I'm opening. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Oh, Nancy, you are so bad. Look at this. Look at this. This is so awesome. It's another Vera Bradley. Right, I did say, yep, Vera. Oh, I've got the back showing. Look, it's quilted. It matches the bag. It's over here. There's a pocket here. There's pockets in the inside. It's great. Pockets on the back side. Look, pockets. Not here. On this side. If I turn it over. Pockets here. Pockets here. What a great project bag. Oh, there's a zipper pocket on this side. Oh, this would, like, Sweet Divinity size yarns. Little skeins would fit in these pockets. Sweet Divinity, not that one. It's, that one's no, maybe they wouldn't. Little skeins might fit in these little pockets, but look at it. And it matches. Wait, I've got it over here. Hold on just a second. I'm going to dig it out and see if I can get it without knocking everything else off my bench. I've been stacking up some of the gifts over here, not the glass. Here we go. Look, I'm going to take this. I'm going to try to make this my carry-on purse when I go to South Carolina. Florida. And then I can have a matching purse inside. Oh, Nancy, thank you so much. That's so awesome. You should not have. That was not the pricing that we talked about. I know it. But I love it. You think I can get away with this as a carry-on? Or a purse? I don't know. It would be really bad if they didn't let me on with it. Then what do I do with it, right? I'm going to have to steal a big purse from my daughter, I think. She has big purses that really are purses, not like so awesome. Yay! Love it! Thank you so very, very much. I have to get crocheting. I started Terry Bear number 2.0. I don't think I put it in the book. Pardon me. I don't think Terry Bear 2.0 is in my book at all. Terry's Mermaid Tail was the last one. And then the 2 scrap blankets that I'm making for Boggy Creek. Uh-oh. I have to add another page. I will. I have to add another page for Terry Bear 2.0. It's going to have glass eyes. Not real glass, but, you know, the bigger eyes. I got to get that done before Christmas. And I have to get done Baby Yoda before Christmas. I got to get to work. All right, I don't have time to chat any longer. I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow.